Every entrepreneur is building two systems. There's the internal system and the external system. Unfortunately, too many entrepreneurs are focused on the external system, getting the right sales process, marketing process, proper delivery for their clients, the right team, the right business plan, the right financial documents. These are all important. But if you're too dependent on these things outside of you, what happens when one of those things goes wrong? This is why you need to be super independent of those external things and more dependent on yourself. So this internal system, where you've got this architecture inside of you in terms of the right emotions, the right actions, and the right metrics, very clear inside of you, then you can build these things over and over again. But if you are dependent on other people to build them for you, or you've got some cookie cutter approach from someone to help you build this, it's not going to be sustainable and it's going to break at some point. So if you find that in your business, we're struggling to see results in a certain area, maybe it's, I can't get enough leads. I'm not converting those leads. My clients aren't enjoying my product. They aren't coming back. I'm not hitting my numbers. I'm not making any profit. I can't find good team members. Whatever your challenge is, whatever you're struggling to do, you really need to ask yourself, is it an external problem or is it an internal problem? I can guarantee you it's an internal problem. By constantly working on these issues over and over again and building an internal system where you're clear on all your metrics, all your emotions and identities, and all the strategies and actions that you can take, once you're so clear on it and you do a lot of internal practices, then it just comes to the surface all the time. You have this great energy. People love being around you and literally attract your dreams towards you. So I, like you, and also my clients that I work with, we've had moments where we didn't have the results that we wanted in our businesses. Maybe a certain sales process wasn't converting, or maybe we couldn't find the right team members. Whatever the issue is, the results that we weren't seeing, they only got fixed once we went inside. For example, if you can't find the right people, there's a certain area I go to within my body and my internal system where I think, right, what's the kind of person that I want to have on my team? Am I embodying that quality too? And what kind of qualities do I want to see in that person and me? And then what would that physically look like in terms of their 24 hours in a day? How would they behave? You need to be so clear on each one of these qualities for different problems and challenges that you are solving. That's why in my business system, I have 8 different metrics and deliverables that we spent a lot of time in detail calculating. Only eight deliverables, and that's it. Once you have those 8 deliverables, then you can see repeated success over and over again in your business. As long as your confidence depends on external circumstances, i.e. having the perfect sales process, the perfect marketing process, the perfect team, the perfect business plan, as long as your business relies on these external things, you need everything to go right, everything to go perfectly. But when you have that internal strength, you have the right energy, the right emotions, the right physicality, and whatever comes up, you can deal with it. But if you don't have that internal certainty, if you don't have that abundance inside of you, then everything has to go perfectly. And that's not how business works. If you're in a business, you're out and about making things happen, and you're going to run into obstacles all the time. So instead of hiding and thinking, oh, everything has to go perfectly, and then your business won't grow, you need to have that certainty inside of you so you can go outside and embrace these challenges you come up against. So I'm going to briefly talk you through my internal system that I use with myself and my clients. I have an internal system called my A.E.R.O Incantation System, and there's 4 deliverables I guarantee my clients in that system. And then there's my external business system called my 7-Figure Simplifier System, which is the name of my YouTube channel. And there's 8 deliverables I guarantee my clients on that too. So if you want to find out what these deliverables are, these guarantees, I have free templates of them that you can go and learn by yourself if you put the work in. The only thing I charge for is my time. Sometimes my clients are high-level people. They haven't got time. They're running multiple businesses and they have busy lives with family and other goals. So that's why they bring somebody in like me to coach them. But if you want to check these out by yourself and you're dedicated to it, I have templates and videos where I talk you through it so you can do it by yourself. So my internal A.E.R.O incantation system, I have like these mantras, these incantations for different chakras, and each chakra is related to a different life area or business area. So my root chakra is leadership. My second chakra is finance. Third chakra is management. My fourth chakra is branding. Fifth chakra is delivery. Sixth chakra is data. Seventh chakra is marketing. And the eighth chakra is sales. So each chakra is allocated to a different function of business. And within those chakras are these sentences where we have emotions, adjectives, metrics, nouns, and actions, verbs. And these are the only things that we focus on in your business. Again, if you want to create these yourselves, I have free templates. So please click the links below, visit my website, and you can get these free templates for yourself. So that's my business system. Okay, my 7-figure simplify system. I have 8 business metrics. And then I have a personal internal system, which I've been talking about here, which is 4 metrics, 4 deliverables that I guarantee my clients. And that's a relaxation practice, doing selfless contribution, practicing forgiveness, and being grateful for everything that you have. Again, I talk about this a lot in detail in other videos, but it's that old cliche, think, feel, do, have. All the personal development videos that you watch, it's all about mastering those 4 things. If you're thinking properly, feeling properly, doing things correctly, and then you get what you want, then you have what you want. But I find it's all the same. There's a pattern. One of my mentors, Tony Robbins, talks about pattern recognition being one of the greatest skills that you can have. So what I talked about with my internal system about thinking, feeling, doing, having, as a practice you can do every day to master all of those 4 things. Let me tell you what those 4 things are. So to master your thoughts, relaxation. Your mind's all over the place, whether you're scrolling on your phone or getting distracted by a WhatsApp message, watching Netflix, wanting to go do this, do that, buy something, book a holiday, whatever it is, you're getting distracted all the time. So you need to relax. I like to use the analogy, if you're in a stream and you're standing in the stream trying to catch fish, if you're like jumping about, your thoughts are all over the place, the fish are going to run away from you. So the fish's life, all the things that you want, but when you're quiet and you're still and you're staying in that river so quietly and being so still, the fish come towards you and then you can grab them and you get what you want. But you've got to stay still enough to do it. So relaxation is the number 1 thing. It sounds counterintuitive because there's all that hustle and grind culture out there saying you've got to put the work in and stuff. And that is true, but do it in a relaxed way. Don't work hard. Work gracefully. Work lovingly. Work gently. Work sustainably, consistently. It's a marathon, not a race. You're not going to get everything perfect. And if you do get everything perfect, you won't be able to sustain that. It's a marathon, not a race. Like Simon Sinek says, it's an infinite game, not a finite game. That's some game theory there for you. So relaxation is the number 1 thing for my personal system, to quieten your thoughts. Next is your feelings. So practicing forgiveness, any judgments you have towards certain people in your life, forgive them. But most importantly, forgive yourself too. If you are forgiving others, by definition, it means you have bad thoughts and feelings towards those people. So don't exclude yourself from that saying, I'm fine, I'm doing things good, I'm good, they're bad. Include yourself in there. Forgive yourself, forgive others. Don't see yourself as separate. Practice that forgiveness a lot. Let go of those feelings that you're holding on to, because those feelings are coming into your business and it's dragging you down. You might not realize it, but the emotions you experience in your personal life and in your professional life, it's the same. It's the same emotion, just in different areas of life. Self-forgiveness for your emotions. Next, if you want to master your actions, your energy, selfless contribution. Stop being so transactional. Give your time and service towards other people, especially if you're unsure what to do. The biggest breakthroughs I've had is when I've done Savor, which is a selfless contribution. And I've done Savor for other people, help them in their businesses, in their lives. And I found gifts and purpose that I didn't realize I could offer to people until I just gave selflessly. But if you're holding on to your energy and not wanting to give it, then you're going to stay stuck. So some of the biggest breakthroughs I've had have been through selfless contribution. So that's to master your action and your energy. And then finally, there's having. So you might think, oh, if I think correctly, I relax, and then I'm mastering my feelings by forgiving myself and others all the time, and then I'm doing selfless contribution, I should get what I want. You will, but you can get a lot more if you practice gratitude. When you're grateful for everything that there is, so everything that you have and everything that you don't have, it exists out there. When you're grateful for all of these things, then it will come towards you. But if you're not grateful, then you'll live quite a limited life. So very important to be grateful for all the things available to you in your life. So that's it. Those are the 4 things I practice for my personal internal system: relaxation, forgiveness, selfless contribution, and gratitude. And there's a 5th one that includes all those 4, which is a daily practice to incorporate all those 4. If you have like some practices at the beginning of the day and at the end of the day, that allows you to relax, forgive, be grateful, and then selflessly contribute during the day, you're set. You're really going to notice this transformation in your life. And then for my business system, the external system, which is less important than the internal system, because I've given my business system to people for free. You can get it for free now. I just told you, go to my website, download it. You'll get the system for free. But a lot of people don't execute on it. And why is that? Because they're not relaxed. They're holding on to a lot of bad emotions. They haven't forgiven themselves and others. They're not grateful for what they already have or what is out there. And they're not selflessly contributing. They're living in lack and just keeping it all to themselves. So it sounds very straightforward, but not everyone's doing it. So if this resonates with you, please visit my website and get these templates on how to do this, or message me and let's have a chat and find out where you need to focus on to get more relaxation, forgiveness, gratitude, and selfless contribution in your life. So again, getting ahead isn't about doing more. It's about needing less from the outside. Just imagine you don't need anything. I've talked about this in previous videos. It's like dating. You know, if you want to find your dream partner, if you come across as desperate, saying, oh, I really need you, nobody's going to want you because you're coming across as desperate and it's very unattractive. Same principle in other areas of life. If you really want that dream body or you really want those clients and that money, if you're desperate for it, I'm just not going to give it to you because it's just very unattractive. When you're so certain inside of you that you have so much energy, so much physicality, so much good emotion in you, then life's going to come towards you because you don't need it. Have you ever noticed that when you want something, but feel that lack inside of you, it never comes? You're constantly chasing. But when you're relaxed and chill, stuff just comes to you. And maybe you've never experienced that because you've never had that certainty inside of you. Check out my systems. I guarantee you that you will get that certainty inside of you. So hope you enjoyed the video. I've got videos that talk more in depth about my systems. It's very simple. I only have 2 systems that I teach. My internal system has 4 deliverables and outcomes, and my external system that has 8 deliverables and outcomes. Check those out on my website. There's also links below the video. Like and subscribe. Please comment if you've got any questions or if you find anything useful about this video to help other people. And I'll be filming some more videos soon. Talk soon.